have a flower filter. Well, hello there. Well, you know what? I always got some stuff going on. I was on vacation. Actually, what I was doing, I was in the Walmart. Somebody said, "Girl, have you been on your Facebook?" No, I'm in here shopping because I hate going shopping. Somebody said, "Girl, somebody is tagging you on Facebook because something done popped off in Houston." I ain't been in Houston. I've been on vacation. The tea lady has been on vacation. Can I please go on vacation? Can't even go on vacation. Can't even go on vacation. Steppers don't know how to sit down somewhere without something popping up. Why I can't go on vacation, Bruce?
Well, for the same reason I can't.
Vacation, Bruce?
For the same.
Bruce, where you at, Bruce? Why I can't go on vacation? I was on vacation. I was enjoying myself. Listen, I went to Chicago. I had a magnificent time in Chicago. I said, I am going on vacay. I said, you know when I'm going to come back? I think I'm going to come back at World's Largest. I just want everybody to just sit down and just enjoy each other. I'm going to look at these videos that people posting with these prelims and stuff.
Well, the same reason you can't go on vacation is the same reason I can't go. Folks don't want us to have a good time in our personal lives. Did you hear me?
I heard you.
I'm sipping on that one.
I mean,
I take that back. I'm slurping on that one.
I mean, well, first of all, hello, Facebook. It's the tea lady. Sip, sip. How y'all doing? I miss y'all. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Drew.
Hey, y'all.
How y'all doing? So we have 21 people viewing right now. I'm going to give you guys a minute to share this live. So go ahead and share it real quick. Go ahead and
shout
share.
out to Renee Craft. Shout out to Renee Craft.
Make sure you have something to drink on because y'all already know I'm going there. Listen, it is what it is. If y'all don't pull me off vacay, I'm going there. So go ahead and share the live real quick. We got Bruce Dyer on the live because you ain't gonna be tagging me in nothing without me getting to the world. Listen, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Gonna get to the bottom of it.
Sipping. Let me get me. Do I need a straw?
Get a straw.
Do I need a straw?
Get a straw.
I can't sip out my cuppy.
Get a straw. We need straws around here. And shake it.
I'm going to get a straw. I'm going to get a straw.
Y'all done got on my nerves. It's foolishness. Doggone, I can't even take a damn vacation. I can't. I got a straw.
Thank you. Lakita, do you see all these accolades back here?
I see your accolades, but I do have to ask you about some accolades that people are saying that you really didn't earn. But I'm gonna ask you about it.
Sip, I got a straw.
You better get you 2 straws, suck out both sides of your mouth because y'all don't got listen. I was on vacation.
I only got 5 minutes. I told you 5 minutes.
Oh, now he give me time restraints.
Let's start.
All right, let's get it. You were in Houston.
I'm in Houston.
Why did you go to Houston? Tell me why you were in Houston.
Well, as you know, I do quite a bit of traveling.
Yes.
And I had a ticket from Las Vegas last year to an event I was going to be hosting, but the event was canceled.
Okay.
I had a deadline of August 11th to use the ticket. Now, understand me. I couldn't fly by August 11th. I had to have my butt back home by August 11th.
Okay.
So, you know, man, you've been kicking it for a while, talking about, man, you need to come to Atlanta. Bruce, when you going to come hang out? So I was like, damn, I think I'm gonna go see you.
Mm-hmm.
So I had Atlanta, Seattle, and Houston on my list of places I wanted to go.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I called Seattle first. My people said, I'm gonna be in Houston for the prelim.
Okay.
So then I said, perfect, because I wanted to go to Houston as an alternative, right? So I called my A team in Houston. I said, look, I got this plane ticket. I got to use it by the 11th of August. I want to just come down and hang out with y'all. Sorry, people are inboxing me saying they can't see the show.
Well, make sure well, what's happening too, you have a lot of people that's sharing it, so it's going to freeze up for a little bit. So just keep talking. What's up, y'all?
Okay. T-Dub, my man, big up, Chi-Town represent. Anyway, so I called my A team in Houston, and the reason I called in my A team is because all the people that support me, name began with an A.
Oh, okay.
So I called the A team and I said, look, I'm going to be coming down to Houston. I just want to hang out, have a good time, eat some good seafood. You know, would y'all like me to come to town? They was like, yeah, you should come to town. And so then one of the members on my A team said, you know, the Warlodge's prelims is going to be here that same weekend. I said, damn, that's cool. Because now I get to see more than just Houston. I get to see all these people from out of town.
Okay.
So I was feeling real good about my pick. I thought it was like a divine intervention. You got a free ticket. You got to use it by this date. And if you go to Houston, you're going to see all these people in one spot.
I understand.
So that was it. I booked the flight. The trip is set, right? So now a few people discovered that I'm coming to Houston. And they say, well, you know, while you're in town, you might as well do some classes. So my question was, well, if they got the world's largest prelim, do they already have a premier instructor on their platforms? And I was told that Royce Banks was going to be in town. I said, well, if Roy's going to be in Houston doing workshops, I'm not going to do a workshop. I'm just going to come and chill. I said, but I will make myself available to people who want to do privates. I'm not going to rent no public facility. I'm not going to advertise that I'm doing a group work class. I'm just going to let people know that I'm in town. And if they want to take advantage of me being there, then, you know, hit me up. So that's what I did. I came to Houston on my own dime. So for all those people out there saying I needed the money, I fly free with a capital F-R-E-E. Free. I don't need nobody to buy me a damn ticket. So if I can afford a ticket to Houston, you know I don't need no $25 from nobody else on GP. So that's how I got to Houston. I went there on my own dime. I booked a ticket and later on found out that there was a prelim. And I thought that, you know, I thought it was a good thing. Here you go. You got all these people in from out of town. Now you got Bruce Dyer, another male dancer to step with, because you know we rare, right?
Who people?
You know it's not well, you know it's not a lot of men on the set. The women always outnumber the guys 10-1.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm in your town, and you ain't got to pay a dime to see me. I'm coming to town on my own dime, and I'm gonna hang out and just chill. I'm on vacation. Why can't I go on vacation like you?
Oh no, you can't do that. Clearly.
I'm sipping on that. Sipping on that.
Clearly, you can't be a stepper and go on vacation.
Well,
you can't.
You know what?
Let's stop right there for a second, because I need to dissect that for a second. Just a little bit, because I know you got a busy schedule. You got things to do. So it is said that you went to Houston to try to jump in, to try to get some money real quick, try to come up.
Say that again. I missed it because
you went to Houston to try to step in, to try to jump up, try to step in to try to come up on some bread. But that ain't why you went.
Okay.
I'm just.
I know, but
you had a ticket that you was about to lose. You had a list of cities, And that's what you did. You just chose Houston.
I didn't even want to teach a class, private or public. I just wanted to hang out with some good people. Listen, had I went to Atlanta to hang out with you, I wouldn't have been trying to teach no classes. The only reason I went to Atlanta, listen, if I'm a carpenter and I come to your city to vacation, and you say, damn, since you're here, you might as well build me a house. Well, if the opportunity presents itself, I'm going to do it while I'm there. But I wasn't coming to Houston to work. I was coming there to chill and support everything that was going on. Listen, I know H-Town Steppers had every second Friday set. So I knew if I came to town, I would get my step on. You know what I mean? I knew that they had the world's largest prelim. And then I want to go back to something, Pete Frazier. Everybody know Pete Frazier.
I've heard of him. Every
suit, 99% of the clothes that I wear, Pete Frazier made. That's my personal tailor. He's my personal tailor. He's my personal friend. So I have a 20, 30+ year relationship with Pete Frazier. Whenever the Majestic Gents have an event, I always support him. I sell tables, I buy tables, I do this, I do that. I encourage my classes to go. So throughout the years, we developed a friendship. So throughout the years, you know, whenever Pete Frazier hosts something, I always get carte blanche. So I was thinking, I'll come to Houston, have a good time, hang out with my boy Pete, and help support Shawn in her event by dancing with the ladies, and by dancing with the ladies at the party. So when I got there, the first thing I did was I asked for Pete Frazier.
Let's fill some folks in because some people don't know what happened. So let's cut to the chase. What happened is you came to Houston. There was no ill will by you.
On my own dime.
On your own dime.
Nobody paid for me.
Nobody paid for you. You didn't need to go to Houston to get no money. You just went to Houston.
Can I tell you something real quick? Can I stop you right there?
Sure.
I had 8 people scheduled on Friday, right? Canceled all of them because I didn't want to do it.
Why?
Because that's not what I came for. I wanted my Friday open to socialize with my friends down in Houston. So if I really needed the money, I could have worked Friday. I dropped all my classes on Friday. Sip on that one. I canceled. Understand this. Bruce Dyer, the guy who they say needed a whole bunch of money, canceled 8 classes. You know how much that is? $400. $400.
I could have calculated how much is that per class.
51, 52, 53, 54. $400 I walked away from because I didn't want to work.
Can I ask you a question? And then we'll go on to the reason what the problem is.
Okay.
Do you think people got a problem with the fact that you held a private period because there was already an instructor there?
Say that again.
That was really Royce's weekend. Do you think it was a problem with you holding privates, period? Do you think that's a problem too?
Who paid for my hotel?
I'm just asking. I don't
Bruce Dyer. Who paid for my plane ticket?
Do you think it's a problem? That we getting all in the camera? Do you think it's a problem because that was Royce's weekend by you holding privates?
No, you know why? Let me tell you why. Hold on. Let me tell you why, baby. Can I tell you why?
I was squeezing Melly at the Walmart. Somebody told me to
Can I tell you why I don't think it was a problem?
Go ahead.
Because if I was back home in Chicago and Royce came to my class, you know what I would do?
What?
Open up my class to him.
I understand.
If LC was having a class in Chicago and I showed up, you know what he would do?
What?
Open his class up to me. If Pete Frazier was throwing a set and another promoter came to his door, you know what he would do? Open his door up to them. That's how we do shit.
I'm so sick of y'all know what to do. Ugh.
That's how we do stuff in Chicago.
I think
that's how we do things in Chicago.
I'm start belly dancing.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what people. That's how we do things in Chicago. We don't hate on each other. I'm not considered a threat. I'm not considered a competitor. I'm considered a colleague, somebody in the same industry trying to grow a community. So to answer your question, out of respect for Royce, I didn't come in there blasting. I'm going to be reserving a location to do group classes at the same time he was doing them. I shut down my whole operation.
I'm not saying that he has a problem with it. I don't know whether Royce did or not.
I guarantee you that he doesn't. I guarantee you that he doesn't.
Okay, I don't know. I just asked. Okay, so let me say what the problem was. What the problem is, apparently, I do not know Shawn's last name, but apparently there was this long post, and I think that's the post that I was tagged in, that was saying that you had a problem with paying to come into the set that night. I'm assuming.
But this is what they don't understand. I didn't have a problem with paying to come in. I was operating under the premise that Pete Frazier and I have this relationship over 20 plus years, and that it was going to be the same thing when I got there. Now, when I got to the party, you know what she told me? She said, "This ain't Pete Functions affair. Pete ain't running this." Let me sip on that one. Pete Frazier is the president and the co-founder and the founder of the world's largest steppers contest, but it's not his affair. So I said, cool. If it ain't Pete Frazier's event, I'll go in my pocket and pay, right? Can I tell you why I didn't pay to get in?
Please.
Her party was over at 1 o'clock. It was after 12 when I got there. Half the people had left by the time we made it there. So no, I was tired. I didn't want to be there in the first place. I only went because my supporters in Houston was like, "Bruce, we need to go support this event." Did you just give me the peace sign? You understand what I'm saying? So now here's my question to you. If I was going to pay for the event, right? Yeah. Knowing that Pete Frazier could not get me in, then I would have had my behind there at 8, 9 o'clock when it started. Why would I come in the door at midnight? You understand what I'm saying? Paying you $25 for a set that's going to end in 30 minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather just go back to my hotel.
Okay, so Shawn, I think Shawn has joined the live. Hey, Shawn. I did not get an opportunity. Literally, I'm in Walmart shopping, squeezing melons, and somebody called me and go, "You being tagged."
Not squeezing melons.
Did you just get up on the live again on me? You better sit.
Yeah, because you did the thing with the squeeze.
Back. You better stay sitting back because that looks threatening to me. Stay sitting back. Don't be coming out.
Ain't your face? Ain't
your
face in the camera?
Live, Bruce.
Ain't your face in the camera right now? You sit back, I sit back. I just want you to know something. I've only granted 2 interviews my entire life. One to Shot Steppers with Terrence Pratt, and the other one to you.
Well, I'm the takeover. You know that? But that's another show. Stay tuned.
Okay.
There's a takeover show coming.
Okay, but can we wrap it up? This is what I really want to say.
You don't wrap my show up, first of all. I got another question. I know you gotta go. I'm kidding. I know you gotta go. I'm kidding. I know you gotta go. You told me you had to go. Listen, there is another question. There is another question. It was told that when you were at the door, you threw around the fact that you don't have to pay because you don't won World's Largest 5 times, and the fact that you are Bruce Dyer.
Well, first of all,
what does that mean?
First of all, I didn't come to Houston with a resume. And the only reference, oh, damn. Okay, it's like that.
First of all, I gotta ask you this question. Have you won the world's largest 5 times? I'll be back.
I've competed 5. Where you at? I've competed 5 times. But number 1, I didn't say that. Number 2, she didn't hear from me. Number 3, the only reason I didn't have to pay, that I felt I didn't have to pay, had nothing to do with being Bruce Dyer. It has something to do with my relationship with Pete Frazier. Can you repeat that for me?
Which part?
Why I thought I didn't have to pay.
Oh, they said that because you had won the world's largest 5 times and that you was Bruce Dyer.
I said the reason I felt I didn't have to pay was because of my relationship with Pete Frazier. Say that again.
I didn't hear that part.
The only reason I thought I didn't have to pay is because of my relationship with Pete Frazier. I've never had to pay for an event that was hosted by Pete Frazier. And again, the moment she told me it wasn't Pete Frazier's event, you know what I did? I was going to pay. But then when I realized the damn set was getting ready to end, I thought it was best if I just hang out and see the people when they came outside.
Well, what was this? She said something about y'all wanted a discount. Listen, somebody
hold on.
different functions, because she said something about, now I could be wrong, I'm paraphrasing, because again, I was at Walmart shopping, squeezing melons.
You squeezing?
I was squeezing melons at Walmart. So I kind of perused through Shawn's thing. She had this whole breakdown, me, him, one of them type of things. Like, she broke it down. She said something about a discount at $20 or something. I don't know.
Well, you know what?
But
you know what? That's the first I ever heard of a discount from you.
Oh, well, go back and read her thing. It was something about some people wanted some discounts. I don't know.
I could be wrong. I tried to read it. They kicked me off.
Who kicked you off?
I don't know. I can't even respond. I know Pete Frazier just signed in.
Hey, Pete Frazier, honey, how are you?
Hey, Pete, I'm sorry, dog. I thought that you was over the world's largest prelim, and I thought that it was cool if I came in there and asked for you at the door, and that I would get in with no problem. Clearly. I had no idea. I had no idea that you ain't running things when it comes to the world largest.
Pete ain't got no juice. I'm kidding.
Hold on. I had no idea. Hold on. Hey, check this out. I had no idea. I had no idea he wasn't running things.
No, Pete don't run nothing but the world's largest. You can't listen. Just like you can't use my name at the door, you can't use Pete's at the door. These folks events. Pete is just the host. Okay.
Well, now I understand that. So can we say this, T lady? Mm-hmm. Can we say this?
Go ahead.
To all those people out there in Houston and around the country. In Chicago, stepping instructors support other stepping instructors. Promoters support other promoters. It's really a good thing when you have a skilled instructor like myself coming to your set, whether I pay or whether you give me complimentary interest, because I'm going to help those people that support you have a good time. But I don't need a free pass. I don't need to come to Houston to hustle up no money, because I turned down, hold up, wait for it. I turned down $400 that I could have made. Turned it down. I kind of regret it. After all this kicked off, I should have got my paper.
Why you gonna make me go? Really?
I should have got my paper. You know how you get accused of cheating, but you don't really cheat, and then you turn around and say, "Damn, I should have cheated." I should have made my paper while I was in Houston, but I didn't. I was too busy eating and partying and having a good time with my friends. See, there go Pete Frazier. Read what he said.
Okay, he said that she said you were bragging that you don't pay to get into events. To get into no event. So basically, you at the door. And
hold on.
I am Bruce Dyer. I do not pay to get into no goddamn events. Okay, that's what Pete said. Your boy said.
You know what?
Said that you don't pay to get into no events, and that's what your boy just said. That she said to him.
So you want me to respond?
I'm just saying what Pete said. I just need to put some spin on it. That's it.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this to Pete Frazier.
I don't think he said it messy though. Pete ain't messy.
Oh, okay. Well, Pete. I will say this. I don't pay for events where I'm headlining. You know what I mean? Where I'm working. And most places I go where I'm just a visitor, even when I extend my money, they don't accept it. That's just been the history of Bruce Dyer.
I'm sorry.
That's just been the history of Bruce Dyer. Places I go that I'm not working, when I try and pay, most don't take my money. But I didn't come there bragging about, I don't need to pay because I'm so great. I didn't think I needed to pay because of Pete Frazier. And since Pete Frazier is listening, he might want to go out there and put a disclaimer out there and say, from now on, God dog it, if I'm at an event, you need to pay. Otherwise, I'm going to see him in another city and think I could do the same thing.
Oh, shit.
So I just put it out there on Pete. But you know what, Tika?
How to open it? I ain't got nothing to do with that. Don't call my name after you said that. Because I'm still trying to get the stuff free myself. Don't put me in that.
Did you say you're trying to get stuff? Hold on. Did you say you're trying to get stuff free?
Do not put me in that. Do not put me in that with Bruce. Bruce, you all right? Listen, do not put me in that with Bruce.
Oh, Lord. What the fuck?
Do not put me in that with Bruce. The tea lady is still trying to get into events for free. I'm just trying to tell you, I am media. I am still trying to get a press pass, but boy, I ain't got no budget for real. So I'm different. Bruce done won the world's largest 5 times. I haven't. So I am still media. I try to cover things, try to bring it to the people. So give us free. Who just said give us free? Give us free. I try to get in.
First of all, I'm not co-signing on what you just said, number one.
Which part?
About a world largest, because that never came out of my mouth.
They say you put that on. You've been saying that now. That's what they said. Now you need to clear that up. He never.
Well, you know what else they said? You know what else they said? That I needed to come to Houston and get paid. But guess what? Look at this. Hold your head up, goddamn.
Oh, don't tell me hold my camera. Well,
I turned down.
Listen.
I turned down $400.
There are some people that's on here that's saying they cannot confirm or deny that you turned down the $400.
They wouldn't know. That's my business.
That's your business.
That ain't nobody's business but mine.
So
but the point I'm trying to make is the only reason I thought I could get in that party was because Pete was hosting. I made a mistake.
So now you know.
I know from now on, when Pete Frazier's name is on the flyer, it don't mean a thing.
Oh my God!
Hold up.
Pete, let me let the record show. When your name is on the flyer and I see it, it means a lot to me.
Hold up.
The views and opinions expressed on this show and by Bruce do not reflect the views and opinions of me, nor the contributors of this show, nor my sponsors, nor anybody on the staff of Talking Tea with Tika. How about that?
I'm just going by what I was told.
I'm just saying.
I'm just going by what I was told.
Because I'm covering the world's largest, and I want to make sure my seat is secured.
Do you have to pay to get into world's largest?
No, sweetheart. I'm covering it.
Why?
You do though.
I'll say this.
Everything else going forward, boo. Everything.
You know what I'm gonna do from now on to make? You know what I'm gonna do from now on? You know what I'm gonna do from now on? Yes. I shouldn't say this shit because somebody gonna hold me to it. I was gonna say I'm gonna pay people to take my privacy.
I could have got you in. Okay, P said I could have got you in, but she took it personal. She took it like got you in, but she took it personal what you said.
Hey, so but you know what?
Could have gotten you in, but when you kind of threw out the whole thing, I'm goddamn Bruce Dyer. That all that. But
that's hearsay. That's hearsay. I'm telling you, it didn't happen. Now, do you want to believe what you hear in the streets, or do you want it straight from the horse's mouth?
I don't have a dog in the fight.
Me either. So I was cool with it.
But you kind of do. You kind of got a dog in the fight.
No, I ain't got no dog in the fight.
I don't have a dog.
I don't even own a dog.
But I will say this. I would hope that Shawn would be willing to join this live, because I would ask Shawn out of her mouth, and then we'll let the people decide. Because we don't.
I don't give a fat rat's. I don't give a fat rat's what the people decide. Because I'm off to my next city next week, and guess what? No, I ain't got to pay. Damn it.
Gonna take this whole bottle of pills at this. I'm on drugs at this point. Damn the liquor. I'm gonna start taking drugs. You know what?
I'm running out. I had to go get me a 10-gallon. I'm drinking so fast.
Well, I mean, what I will say is I do.
You want some?
No, you don't have any more. Somebody said they would like to see the receipts.
This ain't real.
What ain't real?
This. You gotta pretend you pretend. Put your cup up there.
You're drinking for real, because you spitting a whole bunch of stuff that folks ain't matching up. Because I'm gonna tell you something. People have been telling me that you have been saying that you don't want the world's largest 5 times. But I'm glad that you are clearing it up.
Well, this is what I can tell you.
Somebody will be.
I have accolades on the back of my wall that people.
I'm gonna let Bruce go to his bowling thing. But I'm glad that you are clearing that up. I do appreciate that. What is that on the wall, sweetie? I can't read it. What does that say? Bruce Dyer, Steppers Alliance. What is Bruce? But what?
Hold up.
Bruce.
I don't really expect you to read these things. The point I'm trying to make is,
okay.
The point I'm trying to make is I'm highly accomplished. World largest or no world largest. The world largest don't make me and it don't break me.
I agree.
Half the people that won the world largest can't hold a candle to the amount of people I've taught, the miles I've flown. I've been doing this full time for over 20 years. Not many can say that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need no championship to dictate how I come and go. You know, you heard of one-hit wonders? Have you heard of one-hit wonders?
I have.
I ain't no one-hit wonder. You understand what I'm saying? There's a reason for that. Whatever I got to offer, whatever it is I do, folks continue to bring Bruce Dyer to their city. And guess what?
You're right.
I'll be back in Houston Labor Day weekend. So for all you people doing a set on Labor Day weekend, I'm not coming for you. But I will be available if you want to do a private.
Well, how about that? Go ahead and put your information out there. They'll give you a contact. Shawn, go ahead and get yourself cute, baby. We will bring you on the live, ask you a couple of questions, and then we'll go ahead and end this breaking news. We'll hear your side of the story, and then we'll end it. Hopefully it'll squash it. Nobody else will put up posts. We'll be done with it.
It's already squashed. It's like this for me. Hold up. God damn it.
What the hell is going on over there?
You see this?
No. Bring it over, son.
This is just a piece of paper.
Okay.
But you know this, but you know this issue with me and not paying and all that stuff. It's squashed.
Why don't you just go ahead and send her $25? No, why don't you just go ahead and send her $50? You want her Cash App information? Just say, you know what? Just because you felt some kind of way, and just to extend the olive branch, I would go ahead and cover 2 admission fees. Just to let
Okay,
you know
this
it's
is what
no
I'll
love
say.
lost.
Let me tell you how much money I paid her. The 4 people that was with me, I'm sorry, the 3 people that was with me, right? Were not going to her event. They was going to H-Town Steppers second Friday.
Oh, okay.
So, but those 3 people that came with me, they paid $75, and guess what?
Oh.
They left the party. So if I send her $50, that's going to be $50 on top of the 75 from the people that already came with me. So this, if you want to count dollars, this is how I'm counting it. Had I not showed up, 75 times 3, she wouldn't have gotten. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because had I said I want to go someplace else, that's where they would have went.
So people follow.
But because,
people definitely follow you for sure.
They would have followed me. But because I was okay with going to the prelim, they paid their $75 to get in. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Didn't I tell you not to get back up in the camera?
I'm just trying to get you to understand. I'm saying they paid their $75 on whose strength? It's okay to say it. Say it, Tika.
Say what?
They paid their $75. Why? Say it.
Say what?
Why did they pay their $75 then? Why did they pay their $75? It's okay. Ain't nobody gonna hate you. It's okay. Go ahead. They paid their money because that's why I said we should go.
Oh, somebody said Bruce.
Hey, Joyce.
Joyce said Bruce. I'm not.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you say, but do you understand what I'm saying? When you said I should pay her $25 or $50,
yeah,
the people that I brought with me, they paid. But guess what? They didn't stay, and they didn't attend any other function. So they threw their money away. They lost their money
because they left.
Because they left.
So you
so hold on. So do you think they should get a refund?
No, they left. So why would they get a refund?
They left, right. So then why should I pay? I left too.
Let's go from a branding perspective.
Let's talk about who?
A branding perspective. From a branding perspective.
This is a brand.
You look bad. You look bad out there in them streets, Bruce. You look bad out there in them streets.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Here's the thing.
I'm just saying, I'm being honest. You look bad out there in them streets. So
why?
Wait, huh?
What about the 3 people that paid to get in that left?
I don't even know them 3 people, but I know you.
I do. I do. And they listening.
But I know you. So I got the phone call about Bruce Dyer. You know why? Because you develop a brand, right? Am I right or wrong? Correct. So you develop this brand. So because of your brand, don't you think you need to try to clean up your brand? By maybe apologizing to the woman. Apparently you said something that didn't make that rubbed her wrong.
I'll be right back.
Oh, did you just leave my show? What's going on? Did Bruce just leave my show? Bruce just left my show. I do want to say something else, y'all, but you know what? The way my contract's set up, just man, I just.
I'm sorry, you just made me sick with that. I got to take some medicine. I didn't want to hang up. Which one should I take? Which one? Which one? Which one should I take? Can I say this? Can I say this real quick? I don't really think it was about money. I think it was the fact that I came to town on a weekend where she had something planned that I had no idea was going on. She's under the impression that people brought me in town to disrupt her event. But what she's not taking into consideration is that there's a standing Second Friday set that's been going on for years with H-Town. She didn't have no consideration for them.
Why would she have to have consideration? You didn't have no consideration.
Why do I have to have consideration?
You didn't have no consideration for Royce Banks. People can say that.
Excuse me. I booked my ticket before I even knew he was there.
How could you book yours before he knew he was there? That woman been advertising that event forever.
I'm not a friend on Facebook. I don't know what she advertising.
Oh, now come on, Bruce.
We're not friends on Facebook.
You just got on Facebook today to come on this live show?
I'm saying you said she's been advertising. I'm not her friend on Facebook.
The world's largest prelims for months. You're friends with Pete, aren't you? Well, you were.
I thought I was. Pete making me look bad out here.
Pretty much. I told you you look awful. He
threw me under the bus.
Like I said. He been advertising that he was going to be in Houston. So whether the H-Town Steppers or High-Town, whatever the stepping event, whoever, whatever they needed to. You need to go get the dough.
I don't know who that is.
It's probably Pete.
Probably who?
Pete.
He need to bring his butt here.
Again, you don't think, you thinking that she should have said something to them. You don't think you should have said nothing to Royce. Again, I'm speaking for Royce. I don't know whether Royce had an issue.
But I promise you, Royce ain't got a problem with me being there.
Not saying that he does. Not saying
okay,
let
me say this.
Please
let
don't
me
say
say
I
this.
said he did. I'm not saying he does. But you just brought up the fact that she don't know whether they had an issue with her having an event. You don't know whether Royce had an issue with you. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm putting myself in his shoes. I wouldn't have had a problem with it.
You would have?
I would not have. Houston, do you realize Houston is the second or third largest city in the United States?
Okay.
Me and Royce, 10 Royces and 10 Bruce Dyer still couldn't service all of those people in Houston that want to learn how to step.
But who do you think brought those people to that? Who do you think brought those people to that central location at that time? Those people being who? The people that were there. The people that were centralized at that particular time, at that particular moment. What event you think brought them there? The world largest brought them there. And so but the world largest didn't bring. But the world largest didn't bring me there. I brought myself there. Miss me with that part. What I'm talking about is you capitalized on those people coming there for the world's largest prelim. Yes or no? I don't think any people that took classes with me went to that prelim. That ain't what I asked you. Do you think that you capitalized off the people that were there as a result of her hard work and bringing them there by advertising and promoting and all the stuff that promoters have to do? Do I need to remind you that I turned down $400 of teaching? Do I need to remind you that I was on vacation and I was in Walmart squeezing melons? Do I need to remind you that when I went to Houston, I was on vacation? Shawn, are you ready? Because clearly, I'm just saying. Bruce, hold on, what did Pete Frazier say? I just missed it. I just missed it. Okay, Pete said she took it personal, right? Yes.
Okay, so let me try and make it right, okay?
I just told you to make it right. I just gave you some options.
Okay, well I'm going to give you what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm willing to do. I did not realize that although I'm a stepper, I'm a national instructor,
Right.
but I don't keep up with all things stepping.
Right.
So some things going to slip through the cracks when it comes to Bruce Dyer. I'm not going to know about all the events. See, that's your job. Your job is to keep up with stuff going on around the country. Right. My job is to mandate Steppers Alliance. That's what pays my bills. I only represent Bruce Dyer and Steppers Alliance around the country. So I didn't know about the prelim.
Can you give me something to drink? Give me some lemonade.
Did you hear what I said? I did not know about the prelim. But once I found out, I thought,
okay, thank you.
It would have been a good thing for me to show up and support them, right?
You really didn't, though, because you didn't pay the $25 to get in.
I got there. Okay.
You didn't support them.
You don't think so?
No, because you didn't pay to get in. You didn't pay, you left.
What about the people that paid that came with me that left?
Tell them thank you for their service.
I don't get no credit for their money. The fact that I bought them and they paid $75, I don't get no credit for that. I'm not looking for any.
Can I make a statement to that? And I don't want you to take it wrong at all. But I'm gonna be real gutter when I make this statement.
Then you probably should make it then.
Okay, I won't then. I will. They're just like somebody else eating something and you shitting from it. You don't get credit for that.
Tika.
Yes.
I am truly sorry.
You don't.
That you got a phone call while you were squeezing melons.
I mean, really?
I was. I am. And you know what? If I caused all this confusion,
you did.
Bruce Dyer is man enough to apologize.
Thank you.
Listen.
Thank you. That's all I wanted you to do. Just apologize.
For the known and the unknown. Because you know why? A lot of people around the country support Steppers Alliance. And I want to continue to have my relationships with people around the country. And I will be back in Houston in a couple of weeks. And when I get there, I want it to be gravy. I want it to be all good.
There you go. See? Now that's what I'm talking about.
But my intentions
don't butt it because
were pure at heart.
There you see? I like
my intentions were at heart. The only reason I came down was because I had a free ticket and I wanted to hang out with some friends.
You see what I'm saying? Now see, y'all give me some hearts. Throw me some hearts. See?
I'm throwing some up. Can I throw my own heart up?
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Now they probably still ain't gonna like you, but at least you said you were sorry. For your part. You feel what I'm saying?
For my part. Is Shawn going to apologize to me for the misunderstanding?
Oh, my Lord. I'm going to put her on the line now. Shawn, send me a request, baby girl. You know how to send an invite request?
I'm just playing. I don't need no apology.
Oh, well, I'm going to let
have I, in your eyes, have I made it right? Have I done my part?
Again, I don't have a dog in the fight. I
said you the one asked me. You said I should issue an apology, and I did. So
that's all I wanted you to do. Now, again.
Well, that's what I did.
I am for the community as a whole. I do what I can to try to make the community as a whole try to have some type of respect. We may not ever be friends. We don't have to kumbaya, but we at least need to have some respect. I want you to be able to go into a set, she go on a set, y'all be in the same set together, and not have to avoid each other and can't sit at the same table. You understand what I'm saying? I need everybody to be adults.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
To that point, because you was looking bad in the streets. So maybe you don't look as bad in the streets. You probably still look bad, but maybe not as bad. You understand? I love you though. I love you too. Go bowl. Have a good game. Bye. Shawn, send
Hold
a
up,
request, sir.
hold up. Don't let me off just yet.
What? Why? Get all your drugs and goodbye. Y'all, somebody go check on Bruce because clearly he is bombed.
Tika.
Yes.
I generally don't add fuel to fire because if you leave it alone, it'll go out by itself. But I just want you to understand that I did this because of my relationship with you.
I do appreciate that.
And I think when somebody is putting something out there on the internet on you, regardless to how true or false it is, at some point, it's good to have your side of the story heard.
Exactly. Thank you.
And in closing,
I see you.
You know, I love all of Houston. And quite a few people in Houston love Bruce Dyer.
Yes.
So if it's 3 or 4 parties going on and I'm in town, guess what? I'm going to hit all 3 or 4 of them. And I'm going to pay.
Make sure you know that. And also don't ask. I'll give you my Cash App information.
I'll tell you one thing I won't do.
What?
I won't drop Pete Frazier name no damn more. That's for certain.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. In closing, goodbye and go bowl. Bye. Y'all hold on.
Bye, baby.
Bye,
Bye, Facebook.
Bye.
Bye, Facebook. I love everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Tika. How do I get off? How do I get off this damn?
Just hang up. Bye, Bruce. Thank you, sweetie. Bye.
Love you, girl.
Love you too, baby. Bye. I'm gonna need a damn therapist. I'm seriously gonna need a therapist. You think I need a therapist? I'm gonna need a therapist after this. I think I'm really gonna take up belly dancing. Shawn, are you ready? Oh my God. Okay, I think Shawn is on. I'm gonna say Shawn.
Y'all are crazy.
I really just wanted to go to Walmart and squeeze melons. I'm adding Shawn. I really am adding Shawn. I was at Walmart and I was on vacation. I really was minding my own. I like my life to be simple. I don't like complicated stuff in my life. Shawn, I'm adding you, baby. Kim, I'm going to ban you from Facebook if you put It's trying to add you, Shawn. I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke. It's trying to add Shawn, so y'all be patient. Can I have some music? Just waiting on. Oh. Send it again. Send it again, Shawn. For some reason, it would not let you add. Hey, Cheryl. I'm trying to add Shawn down. All right, hold on, Tony. Try you again, Shawn. Miss me with this bull. For real. Oh! Are you ready? Girl! All right. Girl. Hi. How are you?
Hey, Tika.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm good.
I'm okay. Do you know the story? I was at Walmart.
I do.
And somebody tagged me. I was at Walmart squeezing melons. Minding my own business.
And I heard.
I was on vacation.
Got it.
All right.
I'm sorry you got dragged into this.
Okay, so you pretty much was on the whole entire time that Bruce was on, right?
Exactly.
So again, I wasn't there. I'm sorry that I wasn't there. But I'm on vacation. I've been really trying to do this vacation because I travel so much during the year, and I really have been trying to do this thing called vacay, and I wasn't going to come back yet, but clearly I'm back. Clearly. Okay. So can I hear what happened?
So, well, actually, I put everything on the post. I've been planning the prelims now for, I guess, since March, so over 6 months. And then I found out that Bruce was coming during the prelim weekend. And what I was told was that people should have options, because I did ask, why is he coming during prelim weekend? And I was told that people should have options. So, of course, I left it at that. So the day of the event, I was actually at the door, and then Riri and a couple other people came in with Bruce. They paid their money, and Bruce tried to go in behind them. And that's when I said, Bruce, wait, you got to pay, and pointed to where he needed to pay. And Bruce said, is Pete in there? And I said, yes, Pete's in there. And he says, well, I'm on Pete's guest list. And I said, well, Pete doesn't have a guest list. So then he started texting everybody that was in there, and people came out, and different people were kind of approaching me like, why are you not letting Bruce in? And I said, you paid to get in, right? So he has to pay to get in. So that was my stance. I'm being consistent. People have to pay to get in. And in fact, let me just tell you, I even told my friends, I asked them, are you paying or are you working? Because you were either going to work the event or you were going to pay to get in. So that was my stance. So at that point, I asked Bruce, I said, hey, Bruce, you've been here all weekend making money from privates. I know you got $25 to get in. And he snapped, and he was like, you don't know what I got. So I said, you know what, you're right. I don't know what you got, but what I do know is that you're going to pay $25 to get in. And that's where Tika, come back. Tika.
I brought a
right.
That's all I in the kitchen was
So that's how it was. You know, he called the people that he came in with. One of the young ladies, Riri, she sold tickets for me, and I thank Riri for selling the tickets for me. But in the comments, Bruce said he had a band. He had a weekend pass. If he had a weekend pass, none of this would have happened. He would have been able to walk in just like everybody else. So I was pulled to the side by one of the men in the group, and they basically had a crumpled up piece of money. And they were like, look, Bruce won the world's largest 5 times. We need to respect this dude. I said, I don't care how many times he won, he's going to pay to get in this event. Again, turn it back off. So then, wait a minute. The money was crumpled, and he was handing me the money, and I said, what is that? And he said, it's $10. And I said, it costs $25 to get in. And I said, because it is 11:30, I'll accept 20, but he's gonna pay. So that was the whole thing. I have nothing personal against Bruce. It's the principle. I put this whole event on by myself. It costs me money. Why am I gonna let people in free if they're not working? Ted Williams paid. He didn't have a problem paying. There was people from out of town that paid their money. They had no problem with paying. So why am I going to let this guy get in free? He was not my guest. If he's a guest of whomever and they wanted to let him in free, then they should have paid for him to get in. That was my stance. The whole reason why I put the post out there was because it started to come back to me that I was wrong for making Bruce pay. People in Houston aren't going to support me anymore because I made Bruce pay and I was disrespectful to him. So I felt the need to share my side of the story. If you're not going to support me, that's one thing, but at least know the facts. So that's what the post was all about. I didn't realize it was going to create this big of a stir or fuss, but that's what happened.
Okay. Did you hear out of Bruce's mouth that he had won the world's largest 5 times?
He told people, I heard that from, I did not hear him. He did not tell me that, but he told the people in Houston, because that's what they believe, that he won 5 times. I heard that from 2 people in Houston that said he told them that he won 5 times. I didn't hear it personally, no. But when he tried to let me or get me to let him in, that's what he said. This dude won 5 times. You need to let him in. So I do believe that it is a belief in Houston that he won the world's largest 5 times.
I think he just confirmed that he has not won 5 times. I think he said that he has competed 5 times. So we want to make sure that we clear that up. We can always fact check that,
Okay.
which I think they do a show coming up on fact checks. I think people are going around saying and throwing things out about their titles to gain privates and gain workshops.
Right. I agree.
I think we're going to go back and start to do some checking, some investigative work, because this is Talking Tea with Tika. So we're going to make sure we check some things out. No shade, but we, you know, if you're going to throw it out there, let it be what it is.
Be truthful.
If that's your platform, I mean, just be good. I mean, you just be good. You ain't got to win stuff. Just be good. I mean, you just be good.
Right.
I commend you. I didn't think, when I read a little bit of the post, again, I was shopping in Walmart, squeezing melons. So
squeezing the melons.
I didn't get a chance to really read the whole entire post, but the part that I did read, it did not come across as a rude. It just came across as a matter of fact.
Right.
So I will say that. As a promoter, you do have to be straightforward. You have to be even across the board. You can't do it for some and not do it for all. So I commend you for that. I commend you. It cannot be easy. First, being female. It's not a lot of female promoters. So I think a lot of times maybe they try to take advantage because it's female, you know, and all the stuff that comes with that. So hats off to you, to a wonderful event. Also hats off to the people that did the preliminaries in Houston. I did get an opportunity to see some of the videos of that. So I commend you for that. Hopefully this will put an end to all of the stuff that has come from it. Is there anything else that you would like to say to Mr. Dyer? I think he did apologize. Hopefully you heard that part.
Yes, I did. And I accept his apology. And again, it wasn't personal. This is business. That was it. And that's what I told him. I have an entire event to pay for. That's it. Nothing personal. If I see him again next year, he'll buy a ticket if he wants to get in my event.
I'm gonna take this onion back.
Can I get some of that you got? I need
yes,
some of that.
Baby. Which one? You want this or do you want this? This is still sitting right beside me because y'all
I need that.
Doing the most.
I need that. Yes.
I cannot say that I disagree at all. You know what I'm saying? Will you be at the world's largest?
I will be there.
We have to make sure we formally meet.
Yes.
Please.
I will be.
I commend you. Thank you for taking the time, and you look gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking the time. Tea sippers, thank you guys for coming and joining this breaking news. This was supposed to only last about 15 minutes. I said, Bruce, come on, say your part. It has lasted, I don't know, an hour. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you share the live. Love you guys. Sip, sip. Thank you so much, Shawn. Be blessed. Stay blessed.
Thanks, Tika.
Love
You too.
Sip,
Bye-bye.
sip. Bye.